What's up, everyone? It's your boy NS42, aka Nathan Stapleton here, and welcome everyone to race number 6 on the season for season number 2 of the NIRA M&M's Truck Series. And we are here for race number 6, and we are at Texas Road Speedway for the Little Caesars 200. Halfway through the regular season, 5 races down, 5 races to go. And there's already 5 different runners so far, so there's 3 spots left for the chase. Texas Road is a lot like our club speedway. It's a 2-mile D-shaped oval, but that's all that they have in common. Pretty much after that is completely different. Our club is a pavement track and doesn't have much banking. This track is concrete and has a bunch of banking. So we're going to see some totally different racing than what we saw at our club last time out. So here are the 6 trucks that made it into the qualifying heat race early on. Here at Texas Road, Trey White, Rob Evans, Clark McKee, Jeff Scott, Eric Monaco, and Alex Sponson all made it free for the qualifying heat race. So it's going to be interesting to see of how they will do here today. And as you can see, Eli Bright, he starts on the pole, his second pole on the season, and he is only 8 points behind the point leader. Christian Russell is first. Zach Winkle is third, 14 points back. Evan Hunter is in fourth, 15 points back. Wiley's Billy Coop is fifth, 17 points back. Roger Hamilton is sixth, 18 points back. Tied with him is Josh Williamson. Brett Sela is 22 points back. Luke Crane is 23 points back, and then Zachary Donato and Ben Watson are tied for 10th, 25 points back. So it's still relatively close, but as of now, there's about 17 drivers that have a shot at pointing the way in or winning a race to make it into the chase for season number 2. So yeah, it's gonna be a good race. 30 laps for the Little Caesars 200. And let's go ahead and get these truckers fired off for race number 6 on the season in the M&M's Truck Series.
Drivers, start your engines!
And all 36 trucks will get rolling to life and come to life here at Texas Road Speedway for race number 6 on the season. Eli Bright gets his second pole on the season, and Troy White, who got the pole in the heat race earlier and won the heat race, starts second. Jake Emerson in third, and Dale Campbell, the Kansas runner, starts fourth. Nathan Fan starts 5th, and Brett Stewart in 6th, and Marie Anderson in 7th, and DJ Reed in 8th, and then Keegan Thompson in 9th, and Alex Boston will round out the top 10. So 30 laps here today at Texas Road Speedway, so there'll be one round of green flag, well, one round of pit stops in this race, but we just have to wait and see if when it will happen. 30 laps, 60 miles, 1 pit stop, and will we see 4 wide here today? That's the big question. If they go 4 wide, they are probably going to crash, especially off of turn number 2. Eli Bright and Trey White will lead us to the green race number 6 on the season, and for the Little Caesars 200 is green from Texas Road. Eli Bright will lead lap number 1, and these guys are already going 3 and 4 wide here at Texas World Speedway. Trey White going to try to make it 3 wide for the race lead, but he can't. And this is going to be the interesting thing. When will they go 4 wide, and how will it work out? The 49 of Jake Emerson all the way to the race lead. Trey White going for the race lead on lap number 1, and now he's going to go back and try to take the race lead again on lap number 2, and he will actually lead. Actually, no, it was Jake Emerson. No, it was Trey White that led lap number 2. Nathan Stapleton up to 3rd. He's not had a good season so far, but he's trying to get some momentum on before the chase starts. Three wide, Noah Clifton's gonna make it 4 wide on the front stretch. And Dale Campbell's going to force the issue in between all of them, and they are battling at 4 wide. These guys are gonna get really crazy, really fast here at Texas World. Going about 1 to 2 seconds faster than what they were in the heat race, and they are going about 185 to 190 going into turn number 1. PJ Williams is going to make it 4 wide going into turn number 1. That's not going to work out off of turn number 2. But he's going to settle it back down. And DJ Reed is gone right now. But for how long? Noah Clifton and Eli Bright working together. But not for long. Eli Bright now going for 2nd on Noah Clifton. Four wide once again. That's Madison calling Chloe Smoke back in the middle of the pack. 4 wide in a couple of places. Contact between Madison Tall and someone else. And there they go. Dale Lightning, Madison Tall. Juan Garcia with a big hit into Dale Lightning. Evan Hunter involved. Jeff Scott is destroying. The first caution of the day is out here in the Little Caesars 200. They were going 4 wide, and like I said, 4 wide does not work out that well here at Texas World Speedway. They were doing just fine until turn number 3, and then all heck broke loose. Dale Lightning tried turning Madison Tall twice, and then the 3rd time just finally did it. And Juan Garcia, the defending champ, his bad season continues in that number 18 for KBM. But now this is a perfect opportunity for all of these guys to go ahead and make the pit stop and be good for the rest of the way. And it looks like that's exactly what these guys are going to do as everyone's pitting here at Texas World. This should be the one and only round of pit stops of the day as well. A bunch of contact on pit road, a bunch of contact, all kinds of contact, and that's gonna screw over a bunch of people. No, Clifton stuck Josh Williamson, and there's a clog jam, there's a pile jam, and just chaos on pit road. This is a tight pit road for these guys, and a bunch of chaos on pit road. But it was the number 38 of Trey White that won the race off the pit road. And with that being said, let's go ahead and see what happened. Bring out the first caution of the day in race number 6 on the season, and for the Little Caesars 200. This is what happened. They were going 4 wide on the backstretch. It does not work out well here at Texas World. Daylight lane turned nice and tall. Once clipped a wheel and quarter panel. They saved it. But then once they got into turn number 3, nice and tall just pinched daylight went down onto the apron, and around they went. Evan Hunter knew where to go. Nathan Bayer knew where to go. Jeff Scott knew where to go, and then Juan Garcia, massive T-bone hit into daylight lane off the ground for that number 10. So 2 winners so far this season, Evan Hunter and Madison Tall, are both involved. Jeff Scott, who made it into the race for the qualifying heat race, he's involved, and then the defending champ Juan Garcia has had such a bad season, and that's going to continue for the defending champ Juan Garcia. Following along with the 10 of Daylight Lane. On board with the number 18 of Juan Garcia. Welcome back here at Texas World Speedway for race number 6 on the season, for season 2 of the M&M's Truck Series. We will go back wing on lap number 11 here at Texas World, and the truck style out. Jeff Scott, Juan Garcia, and Evan Hunter. And then due to pit road problems, with multiple incidents on pit road, Stephen Collin and Noah Clifton, GMS teammates, are now 1 lap down here in Texas. But it will be Trey White, a part-time truck, will lead us back to the green for the Little Caesars 200 at Texas World. Oh my jeez, okay, GMS Racing, they got one heck of a jump, because they were going up to speed and everything else. Okay, looks like Luke Ray might have some damage in that number 52. And that's a tough way for Luke Ray. Dropping off had some damage, so there's definitely a lot of chaos on pit road that happened. Nathan Faden making it 4 wide with 2 lap trucks, and now Brett Sear is going to continue that 4 wide. 4 wide did not work out earlier, but luckily they fan it back down. For Noah Clifton and Stephen Collin, I don't think they have fast enough trucks to stay in front of these guys, but they just got one heck of a restart. But Jake Emerson, he's been one of the stronger trucks today. He is out front. Here comes Nathan Faden in the number 4. And here comes another part-time truck, Avail Monaco, from help from Daytona winner Riley Spurley through the number 20. We've yet to see a repeat runner so far this season, but Riley Spurley to be able to get it done. In 2 laps, we will be halfway through the Little Caesars 200. Eric Monaco out front, Wiley Spoley Tube in second, Keegan Thompson in third, PJ Williams in fourth, and Emily Anderson in fifth. Spoley Tube tried getting to the inside of Eric Monaco, but they're going to have some help if you want to make that happen. And they are 4 wide once again. Rob Evans, Dale Campbell, Noah Clifton, and DJ Reed, and they're going to go 4 wide still. Now Hagan in the 54, fortunately, there is the issue of Clifton, Reed, and Watson, but they're going to fan it back down as well. Keegan Thompson is on the move. He's going to try to take second away from Wiley's Bully to now in the number 24, and Keegan Thompson going to take second away, and Emily Ellis might get by Spoley to that as well. PJ Williams way up the racetrack in the number 51, got outside the groove, but he does not go 4 wide. Halfway through the race number 6 on the season for the M&M's Truck Series, Keegan Thompson in the number 24 going to take the race lead away from Eric Monaco in the number 1. And we are going to catch up with the slow truck of Josh Williamson. He's about 20 or 30 miles per hour off the pace. He's about 30 miles per hour off the pace. And here he is. Lap traffic, we're going to deal with it the rest of this race. How will these guys get around Josh Williamson? They're going to hold up a lot of the field. These guys are getting impatient, but they're going to settle it back down. Kind of, not really. Still 3 wide throughout this entire pack, and the outside lane is going to get royally screwed. Spoley to Sela, Hamill, and Williams. And we're going to catch up with more lap traffic here with Madeline Tall and Dale Lightning. But is Keegan Thompson out front, Emily Anderson in second, Jake Emerson in third, and Eric Monaco in fourth. And then Eli Bright is trying to lead everyone else back up to the top 4. And they might be able to with Madeline Tall and Dale Lightning in the way. Troy White's gonna get held up by Madeline Tall. Same with Ben Watson and Cody Smollett. And same with Mr. Collins now in the number 88. Actually, no, never mind. And Monaco now out front here at Texasville. Emily Anderson in second. Now, Eric Monaco, if he wins, he will not be in the chase since he's not running all of the races this season. But a win would be a win, and it will count on the all-times win list. Emily Anderson, one of Elijah Gordon's drivers to the race in season 3 of the Red Bull Cup Series for Chip Ganassi Racing. She's not had a great season, but she's had spouts of fire now in second. Eli Bright got second at Auto Club. He's second in points. He has had a lot of seconds recently, but can he get that first W on the season? Emily Anderson side by side with the number 1 of Monaco, and Emily Anderson will get by. Well, will she? Still side by side. And we are not done with lap traffic yet, catching up to Luke Wayne and Nathan Stapleton. And we might catch up to Josh Williamson again. So there's still a real possibility that lap traffic could decide who wins this race. Right now it's Emily Anderson out front, Jake Emerson in second, Eli Bright in third, Keegan Thompson in fourth, and Eric Monaco in fifth. And how about Christian Russell? He won last time out at All Club, and now he's working his way up through the field and inside the top 10. He's been up through the field. Rob Evans made it 4 wide back in the, but Zachary Gilletto's going to back out of it. And speaking of lap traffic, there it is. Jake Emerson's going to get held up, and here comes Eli Bright. He gets by. But Roger Hampton, Nathan Stapleton, DJ Reed, Larry Hagan, and Zachary Gilletto, and everyone else is going to get screwed by Luke Wayne and Nathan Stapleton, and especially the 49 of Jake Emerson. He was leading, and now he's all the way back in 10th. Keegan Thompson, and Eli Bright is going to get held up by Josh Williamson. And now Keegan Thompson is absolutely, and now Keegan Thompson has to close in on Emily Anderson. And Monaco in third, and how about Christian Russell in fourth? He's trying to go back to back in the M&M Strut Series. 5 laps to go, 10 miles left. Here in Texas. Going to catch up with Clark McKee here soon. But I don't know if we will catch up to the number 10 once again. Eric Monaco in second, Christian Russell in third. Now he's going to make it 3 wide for the race lead. Can Christian Russell make it work and go 2 in a row in the M&M Strut Series? 4 laps to go. Emily Anderson out front still, but Eric Monaco in second. Here comes Keegan Thompson in third. Cars are really falling off now here at Texas World. About a second off the pace. 3 laps to go. Eric Monaco in a unsponsored number 1 truck for Beaver Motorsports going for the race lead. And we're going to catch up with another lap truck. This might determine who wins this race. Emily Anderson's going to get held up. Actually, both of them will. Clark McKee's going to block the whole field. That's going to allow Christian Russell to catch up. Two laps to go, 4 miles remaining. And that wrinkle just blew up. Was running in 25th position. This might be the race if he stops on if he stops on track. Christian Russell and then number 92 going for the race lead now, trying to go back to back on the M&M Strut Series. Going to catch up to Dale Lining. That's going to ruin Christian Russell's race. It's going to come down to Air Monaco or P.J. Williams. Really, in the world did P.J. Williams come from? He's had a terrible season to kick off the season, but it's not been his fault. Right for like final lap, 2 laps to go, in the Little Caesars 200. Will Eric Monaco get his first career win, or will it be PJ Williams? Will a full-time truck win or a part-time truck win? Mazental's gonna block PJ Williams, that's gonna do it. Unsponsored part-time truck, Eric Monaco's gonna do it and steal one from one of the full-time drivers. Eric Monaco will win the Little Caesars 200 here at Texas World. What a race, what a finish. Lap traffic was a big factor, and a part-time truck, Eric Monaco steals one from one of the full-time drivers here at Texas World Speedway. Eric Monaco gets the win, PJ Williams in second, Jake Emerson third, Christian Russell fourth, Brett Sealer fifth, Cody Smollett sixth, DJ Reese in seventh, Lenny Watson in eighth, Nathan Fay in the ninth, Fletcher Hampton in 10th, Bob Evans in 11th, Marty Foley 2nd and 12th, Henry Williams in 13th, Trey White in 14th, Keegan Thompson in 15th, Dale Campbell 16th, Mitchell Collins 17th, Deletto 18th, White 19th, Emily Anderson 20th, and then 24 cars finished on the lead lap. Noah Clifton, Stephen Collins, Clark McKee, Luke Wayne, Nathan Baird all finished 1 lap down. That wrinkle blew up with 2 laps to go. Dan Whiteman and Josh Williamson 2 laps down, and Matthew Tall in 33rd, 3 laps down. Nathan Hunter, Juan Garcia, and Jeff Scott all DNF. A crash here at Texas World. A pretty entertaining race, a pretty calm race, crashes wise, but it was really entertaining out there on the racetrack. Congratulations to Eric Monaco on his first career win on this channel. I think I could be wrong, but his first M&M's Truck Series win, and he steals one from the full-time drivers. Next time out in a couple of days, it will be race number 7 on the season, the Clover 200 from Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's going to be a good one, another mile and a half in the M&M's Truck Series. Until then, congratulations to Eric Monaco on getting the race win and winning the Little Caesars 200. And I will see you guys next time at Charlotte. Bye!
What doesn't kill me makes me who I am. A soldier fights till he's free. You ain't ready for me. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready for me. Stand up, facing the lions. Stand up. Stand up, facing the fire. Stand up. You ain't ready for me.